Hi, my name is Stephen McGee and I'm the author of Electrical Forensics. And we're here to take a look into some forensics of dirty electricity producing products. I recently identified these two security lights as producing high levels of dirty electricity on my system using this meter. So this is called the Stetorizer microsurge meter, and it reads high frequencies between the live and neutral on the AC electrical system. And as you can see right now, we have 110 GS units on our electrical system of dirty electricity. And we're going to turn on these two lights and we're going to see how that changes. So the lights are now on and we've got 1700 GS units of dirty electricity on the electrical system, and that's very, very high. And this is what the oscilloscope is doing. So the red waveform is the voltage and the yellow waveform is the current. As you can see, we've got distortion on the current. I'm going to switch on a function known as the FFT, and you can see we've got some harmonics there. If you look over on the left hand side over here, you can see the harmonics. So the big spike is the fundamental 60 Hertz, and then you can see lots of other spikes coming out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand that out. We're currently on 500 Hertz per division, so I'm going to take it out. So we've got 2.5 kilohertz per division. You can see that we've got a little grouping of high frequencies right here. So I'm going to take it out a little bit further. And you see that we've got this high frequency spike right here. So right now we're on 5 kilohertz per division. Let's take it out to 10 kilohertz. So that's what we've got, at 10 kilohertz per division in the horizontal direction. So you can clearly see there's a spike right there of frequencies that these lights are actually generating. So you can clearly see that we have dirty electricity as measured by our Stetorizer meter. It's also confirmed by our oscilloscope that these lights are actually generating high frequencies and harmonics. Now both lights have just switched off, and you can see that the baseline noise really went down on the system, and the lights are not actually switched off, they're actually still on. And we still have that little clumping of frequencies at that point, and the lights are just sitting there in standby right now. So that's our dirty electricity producing lights for you. And I'm going to go back, I'm going to turn off the FFT, and we can go back and take a look at the current now that the lights are in standby. And as you can see on that yellow trace, the lights are indeed still taking some current. I'm going to increase the range on that so you can see the distortion. So that's what the current looks like that these lights are taking in standby. And finally, let's take a little look at the GS units that they're taking while they're in standby. So they're producing a lot of dirty electricity in standby. And just for reference, the manufacturer of this meter says anything over 50 is a problem. So you can see we're actually over 10 times that value at 532 GS units of dirty electricity. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I wish you the very best of health. Thank you.